What's going on, y'all?
How we doing?
Different environments.
Well, yeah. We have a special guest today. It is Mr. Voorhees' little brother, Timmy. He borrowed Big Brother's mask for the day, and it actually he's growing into it quite well. It looks good. It
Fits me
looking
well.
good. I got compared to fucking Leatherface today. You got a Jason mask on. Uncle Kyle looks like he's straight out of fucking House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
Always.
Always. I'm sorry. Love
All
you,
right.
Uncle Kyle.
All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 12 of the Metal Minions. Today's episode is going to be our top 5 horror movies. And since Kyle is not really into horror,
Sorry,
his
folks.
objective of the episode was to find 5 movies that musicians have been, horror movies that musicians have been in. So,
That- That's a very good one.
Yep.
I'm actually quite excited to see what you. Yeah, dude.
I'm definitely not going to wear that mask the entire episode, but if y'all couldn't tell, I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. You know, rocking the Friday the 13th shirt. Had to pull out the Jason mask. But yeah, I'm intrigued and interested in hearing everybody's lists.
Dang.
And I can't get this episode started.
Well, before we start the episode, I would like to ask a question for both of you and also for people if they comment, which you probably won't. But anyway, I'm just going to ask Will and Joe this question. What do you... I should have wrote it on paper. Why do you think that metal and horror go hand in hand? Like, where is it? Like the Outcast meets the Outcast, or however? I mean, I'm just curious how y'all's question is, how metal and horror.
Go for it.
Go for it, Joe.
So, as a person who actually uses music to write, like it inspires my scenes, metal has an incredible like cinematic quality to it. It's like I've said this, but I'm absolutely positive I've said this before, is that music has it tells a story the same way a film does.
Yes.
And so metal and horror, while they coincide so well, it's almost like they were written for one another. It's like back in the early 80s, they used a lot of like Led Zeppelin and Van Halen. Always worked, didn't it? No, I mean, some Freddy Krueger movies, you're like, why, dude? But other than that, in my humble opinion, I think they were just kind of built for one another. And they always kind of coincide one way or another. That's my theory.
Will?
It's funny that you said that. The first thing that popped into my head, I don't know why, and it wasn't like movie related, but every now and then, Joe's on Facebook, so he may see it every now and then too. You'll see a post, and it's like I think it's like a bathroom. It's a picture of a bathroom, and it's all bloody, like somebody had just been murdered in this tub.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll say on it, what song would you listen to or play if you went on like a killing spree or something? And that was like the first thing that popped into my head as soon as you asked that question.
Barbie Girl.
A lot of music, yes. A lot of music
Kyle.
can be played in people's heads, like if they go on like a killing spree. You never know. Same with horror movies. I mean, me specifically, you know, our listeners out there don't think I'm a fucking psychopath or anything like that. But like one of the first songs that pop into my head is Bodies. If I'm going on a killing spree, Bodies.
That's a
Raining
good one.
Blood.
Mine's
I
Barbie
think
Girl.
Raindrops.
I'll say it again. Mine's Barbie Girl.
I agree with you.
Imagine that getting butchered, the Barbie Girl.
I'm a movie girl.
You like as the person being literally murdered, you're sitting here. This is how I go.
Yep.
Just like
Come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie.
I mean, even down with the sickness.
Oh yeah. I think I would honestly choose.
No, just kidding. That's not my song.
It really should be, Kyle.
No,
It really should though.
No.
It would work for you.
I would lose all my heavy metal street cred. You know how many times I've said things on here that I'm surprised that I haven't lost my heavy metal cred?
Oh, dude, that's for people who don't have an open mind, homie.
Yeah, it happens.
You go everywhere, you know. Like
All right. Do you really want my answer? If I go on a killing spree, what song I would pick?
I absolutely do.
Oh man.
Yeah, a tough one, right?
It is.
Now you know what? I would do the final countdown about Europe.
That's a good one. There's some fucking tragic irony in that.
That's it. It's the final
Yeah.
countdown for both of us.
That's it.
For you and for me if I get caught.
You
That's
could
it.
even say you
Done.
could even change up the lyrics and call it my final brain cell, or the final brain cell.
Yeah, I mean, it's the final countdown
You
for
know,
everybody.
You might be losing your final brain cell. You're at the end of your breaking point.
Final Brain Cell. It's the new Marilyn Manson album. At this point, it's true. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna put my mask on.
Where'd he go?
He's got the invisible sunglasses.
I do.
Lost him.
But yeah,
I watched Big Daddy before I came on the podcast, so that's why I'm wearing my sunglasses.
Big Daddy is fucking hilarious.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
Fantastic. But not to talk about Big Daddy. Tonight's episode is about horror movies.
Horror movies. Kyle, have you gone to the record store lately and got anything?
No, I have not.
Me either. I haven't gone in probably like 2 months.
I haven't been in. I can't. You know what? The last time I went was in February.
Damn, really?
February 8th. So
You
I
got
haven't been to a record store in a month.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a month.
I've come to the conclusion where it's like I go in there and it's like new stuff and it's stuff I already have. And it's like really hard to find stuff that I have or I need, so to say. But
I get that. Whoever would like to go first does not matter to me.
okay. Well, I can't go first for my part because I have to grab my phone, which I had it on my notes. I didn't write it on a piece of paper. But
We can wait if you want to go grab it and go first.
okay, I'll be right back.
It's fucking hilarious, actually.
What?
I lost.
Kyle put it in his phone.
No, I genuinely, I have to, like, as a comedian, I have to genuinely tell you thank you, Kyle, because I now have, like, this dude getting fucking slayed to I'm a Barbie girl.
You're welcome.
I now have in my brain.
I'm glad I can do
You
that.
gotta add that to a set. You gotta add that to a set.
Dude, that's the
Let's see.
funniest.
Actually, there was some that I was actually surprised that they were in horror movies.
Mm.
You probably know
There's a
some.
few. I could probably name one or two off the top of my head that you probably didn't mention or think of or know.
Okay. I have my notes. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with I'm just gonna pick a couple. I didn't really do like a top 5 or anything like that. I just
Yours
couple.
didn't have to be a top 5.
Cherry Curry from The Runaways. She was in the Twilight Zone.
Yes, she was, actually.
She was.
She played a little bit part.
Itty bitty one, right?
The itty bitty. Another one.
An episode now.
I didn't know this one. Y'all probably know this one. But Alice Cooper, he played in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Dad.
I did not know that. I was like, what?
Very proud of you.
For me to be a Alice Cooper fan, I guess I missed that one.
Side note.
Did
you know, speaking of Alice Cooper, did you know Alice Cooper owns a letter of the Hollywood sign?
Which one?
That could no.
One of the O's.
One of the. Why? Why an O? I would have chose the H.
He bought it for Groucho because they were good friends.
Bought it from who?
Groucho? He was
Dang, I did not know Coop owned a piece of Hollywood. Literally.
I forgot who Groucho was. I can't think of it what he was off the top of my head. But they
That's
were like
not the Marks, is it?
no.
Damn, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. There's another movie. Go ahead and keep going with your list, Kyle. There's another horror movie that Alice Cooper was in.
Oh, maybe I didn't get that far.
It's okay.
He was in Wayne's World.
Absolutely.
That'd be a good one.
I guess I could say this one because we do talk about rap music on Will's side, but Busta Rhymes and Halloween Resurrection.
Oh yeah.
No, that was a good one though. That's
Dude,
a good one.
I have to say, Kyle, I'm so happy you brought that film up. There's a scene in it that makes me die every single time. No
I
pun
think I know
intended.
what you're talking about.
When he's fighting Michael Myers at the end of the movie and the house is burning and Michael Myers flings him like 50 feet into a wall, the look on his face
Yes.
is probably the funniest damn thing I've seen in 15 years. I adore it. I adore it so because he just slides down the wall.
Yes.
He just gets down.
I love that one. I love the little scenes.
They're cool.
One, I didn't know, or I don't know this movie at all, and I did not know that he was in a horror movie.
Okay.
Bon Jovi in Cry Wolf.
He was, yeah. He was the
Yes.
professor.
I never seen it.
Damn.
And I did not know Bon Jovi did horror movies.
Also, hey, can I just like little side note? Kyle, you impressed me, and then I impressed myself like a jackass. You came up
Like I said in every episode, I try my best for everything. And I'm gonna say this, folks, and I'm gonna pull a CM Punk, and we're gonna pull myself behind the curtain. I told these guys I'm not gonna be on tonight because I know Jack. And y'all just do the episode without me, and I'll upload it when y'all are done.
not an option.
So Will was like, no, and Joe was like, no, not an option. This is what you can do. And I'm like, all right, I'll try my best. And I'm glad I am doing it. I'm glad I am
nailing it, bro.
nailing it, picking
Really good ones too,
musicians and movies and stuff.
You're
So-
picking some good.
man. A Halloween one.
Yeah.
Of course, Dee Snider and Strangeland. That was my number one because
It's a great movie.
it was a good movie. I watched it yesterday.
That
Sorry,
could be
folks,
a movie.
if I'm late to the boat. Was that, Joe?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you. My bad.
No, you're good. I was just letting them know that was my first time watching it.
You would never expect Dee Snider in a movie like that.
Heck no.
Ever.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And as Captain Howdy, which he did that song, and I love that song on the Stay Hungry record, and then pick the name, and then give Captain Howdy like a backstory. Now the movie did get me because where he got caught, and I was like, and I had to get up to get something to drink, and I paused it, and it was like 48 minutes left, and I'm like, what? They already caught him. What's going on? But then as you watch it, I'm like, ah.
oh, right.
And also another person I caught my eye when I was watching Strangeland, but he's not a musician, but Robert Englund played in Strangeland as well.
Oh shit, he did, didn't he?
Robert
Yep.
Englund was also in a movie called Zombie Strippers with Jenna Jameson.
Yes, he was.
I didn't know that.
Y'all, I love you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're dope, man.
I'm gonna do this one. This one was the first one that popped up. Well, also I used the internet to help me out as well because there were some that I knew and
That's
then
fine.
some that my sources told me to know. But this one was the first one that popped up when I was like musicians and horror movies, and this one popped up. It was the Foo Fighters in Studio 666.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
I had to do that one.
Okay.
I didn't want to just do ones about music with my taste. I just chose everything. I know Will talks about, or do you talk about the Foo Fighters, Joe, or is it Will?
Oh no, I'm
I've
not.
talked about
You're not a
it.
fan of the Foo Fighters? Okay, so it was all Will.
Too light for me, you know.
Gotcha.
So
Kyle, if I may, I have a few for you when you're done.
I have Chester in the Saw, the final chapter.
That was one of the ones I was going to mention.
Damn, I forgot all about that one.
Yep, I found that one.
Damn, good for you. I love Saw too. That's wild.
I don't know if this is considered a horror movie, but Meatloaf in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That was one of mine. I can't
It's
even.
not horror, but it works.
But Meatloaf, I mean, I was like, yeah, I'll throw him in there. I threw Busta Rhymes in, so why not?
You know what character he played in it? He was the
I don't
bike
remember.
pizza boy.
He was a biker. Oh, wonderful. Makes
Yeah.
me want to buy a motorcycle even more.
Oh yes. You ever see his live show? It's horrendous.
And then number 1, my man, David Bowie and The Hunger.
Damn you! You got another one of mine.
He was also in the Labyrinth.
Yeah,
Pan's Labyrinth.
yeah, that movie is.
Labyrinth. The
That
Labyrinth.
movie is
The
wild.
Labyrinth. Yeah.
That movie is wild.
That's a good one. I actually really like The Hunger.
Yeah, The Hunger is good. I have seen The Hunger.
So that's all I got, folks. All right, I'll
So
see
I-
you all next week. No, I'm just kidding.
I have 3 for you. One's not a movie. One's not a movie though. So the first one is, I believe it's Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons in the movie Trick or Treat, 1986, and
They're
It's
guessing.
not about this, right?
and then you have Lady Gaga, who was in the American Horror Story season Motel. She was the killer in that season.
Oh, yeah.
And then don't
But it
quote
can't
me on
be
it.
too Kyle.
I'll quote you. I am
Don't-
quoting you. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't quote me on the name.
I'm quoting.
I think it was either Neo or Marion was in Texas Chainsaw 3D.
They, the first dude.
The black guy that was in was in Texas Chainsaw 3D.
We're talking about horror, y'all. If you don't know what that means, go fucking watch a horror movie. Jesus. I love that delivery.
I couldn't remember the dude's name.
What you spitting in, son?
Seeds.
Ah, seeds. I thought you were on that grizzly bag, and I'm like,
No. But those are the only ones that I can think of. You named the Chester one.
I did it for y'all.
Yeah.
I did it for y'all.
Chester was one of the
Not
first
saying
ones.
Chester is not my man, but I wanted to, like I said, I just didn't want to do my taste in music. I was like, all right, I'll throw this one in for Joe. I'll throw this one in for Will, which I thought you were a Foo Fighters fan, Joe, so that's why I threw in the Foo Fighters.
Oh, no, man. I mean, go for it. Something new, you know what I mean?
But yeah. And
But
then,
some that I just threw in, I was like, David Bowie, Bon Jovi. I was like, that one is crazy. I did not know that. I'll probably have to watch that one. I'll have to find it. If it's
Yeah,
any
definitely.
good. Is it any good?
I haven't
Cry
seen
Wolf
it, but
is pretty damn good. It would
Um,
never, it's a good one,
yeah.
Okay. I'll
You-
definitely have to check it out.
bro. That's why I was like, you impressed me, and then I impressed myself because you said Bon Jovi was in Cry Wolf. I was like, oh, yeah, he was the shithead professor.
Wait,
Wait,
plays as a shithead? That man was a Jersey boy. He was loved.
No, I mean, he really, in the movie, he plays a professor sleeping with a student.
Oh
I have
man.
heard that, yes.
We're back on the lampshade again.
I don't know. Bon Jovi looks like he can actually, like, kind of looks like an Olympic, like, ski sloper. He just kind of, woo. I'm sorry.
Born to be my baby. Maybe I was made to be your
I mean,
man. I'm
We
sorry.
could also throw out Ice Cube and J Lo and Anaconda, LL Cool J and Deep Blue Sea. We can throw out them as well.
They're really good ones, too.
How about Elvis Presley and Blue Hawaii? No, I'm just kidding. That's not a horror movie.
It should be, though. It should be.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everything Elvis acted in should be a horror movie. Sue me.
No. I'm gonna fight you, Joe. All right.
I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you on one movie. The
Oh.
only one that I'm not gonna fight you on about Elvis Presley was the one that he played as a cowboy, or whatever. That movie is bad. He is a bad cowboy.
That's
Bad.
one of the first things I saw of him. He's not that bad. I'll give him.
I just didn't like it. The other Elvis movies I did like. But all right, back to the subject. We're on horror, not Elvis.
She's not a musician, but she's a, I don't know what the fuck you would consider her. Paris Hilton in House of Wax.
Damn, I love House of Wax too. I knew that one. I was thinking of that actually. The dude
She's a
that
musician? Oh,
She was just one that I thought of.
she's in trouble right now.
she's always in
Not
trouble,
surprising.
man.
She's in
Not
trouble.
surprising.
She's in trouble.
It's rich girlitis.
I mean, I'm just saying her hotel is closing. So
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Vegas is
Bodies,
saying
okay.
no more Paris.
Joe, if you would like to go next.
Oh,
I
and
got
my top 5 horror films, right?
Yes.
I want to hear them. Does anybody have honorable mentions? And do I need a pen and paper for me to write some of these movies down for me to check out? Yes or no?
You've probably seen all of mine.
Joe?
What's that? I'm sorry. Excuse
Should
me.
I get a pen and paper for the movies that you're going to ask?
Or
I do
maybe
have honorable mentions, though.
And do you have honorable mentions?
I'm
just asking.
No, that's a hard one for me because I love so many.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I that's a genuine answer. That's a hard one.
It's all right.
So, top 5 favorite horror movies. Starting at number 5, I would probably have to go with the original Halloween because that dude made that on literally a Sandlot budget with a stunt guy, one camera, and he bought his own script back. So
That's crazy.
Halloween,
Usually those movies with the low budgets become the greatest movies, like Jaws, for instance. I mean, that movie was
well, that was like a trick shot for him. That was
Which is turning 50 years old this year.
What's turning 15 years old?
Jaws is turning 50.
Oh, 50. I was about to say, what's turning 15? I am old as you know what.
I was thinking that too, man.
Good night.
Halloween, because it, like, let's be honest, it introduced the world to Michael Myers, and that dude is just, pardon the expression, killer. I know, shoot me.
To the boogeyman.
He's just a really cool character.
In a Barbie whip. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's how I see it, and that's why that was hilarious to me. Thank you, Kyle.
Don't do the do the come on, Barbie, let's go.
Wow. So
Get Cannibal Corpse to redo the song and put it on a horror movie.
I think a metal band did already.
Really?
I think so.
Oh,
Pretty
thought
sure.
I was on to something. I was going to look at the camera and be like,
It's
got to
wild.
check for your boy,
Yeah. Royalties, mofo.
please.
Number 4 is The Hills Have Eyes, the remake.
1 or 2.
Number 1, because
No.
let's face it, Alexander Aja made that film into he took like a silly concept from the 70s, and then he turned it into like a real life situationship. Like, I mean, I don't know about the guy that's like throwing an axe through a wall, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy shit happens in the world. It was just brutal and gritty, and it just kind of really stood out to me when I saw it as a kid. Number 3, Mr. Goodacre introduced the show with it, is Friday the 13th, and I don't have one, I have all. So
What you got? Top 5?
No.
Oh, what you got?
I have a question.
Hmm.
Out of all the Jason movies,
oh man,
which one is your favorite and which one is your least favorite?
I will answer that one.
Any of them.
So you're a fan of Jason X, Joe?
Is
Or is that your least favorite?
dude, I'm telling you, it's really hard for me.
Okay, I was just asking.
No. I like it though. It's cool.
Oh, okay. I was just.
It's a cool challenge. All right, so favorite Jason movie, least favorite. Okay, that's easy. So I think it's part 3, Friday the 13th, part 3, where the paramedic was Jason.
I think so.
Yeah, man, I sent y'all out there.
He was a paramedic.
Yeah, it was a paramedic that was a copycat killer, and he was killing teens.
Oh, that was kind of like in what is it, Halloween H2O, where
I think
he
it might be 4.
Was it
I
4?
think it might be 4.
So
Oh,
it was
but-
like the part in Halloween
Wait.
H2O where Michael killed
You're
the
talking
guy
about the
and
one
then
with
made him
the
dress
blue-
up as Michael.
The blue one, the mask,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the
That
blue
was either
mask.
3 or
Yeah.
4. That was either 3 or 4.
All right, 4 then. My bad. I should know this shit.
I should too.
It's Friday the 13th, part 4. That's my least favorite. I just found it I found the concept a little silly.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like that was the one where he fucking launched the machete into a wheelchair kid's face, pushed him down a hill. It was like, why?
Sheesh.
And then
Rough.
all-time ultimate favorite Jason film. All right. I'm going to put, by the way, for a middle point, I'm going to put Jason X. Only because there's something killer about designing Jason as like a cyborg. That's pretty fucking cool. I don't know why, but it's cool.
I'll be back.
I'll be back with my machete.
I just heard a lot of people didn't like Jason X, but my cousin, he's a big horror fan. I asked him if he wanted to come on this podcast for myself, but he was busy Call of Duty and he has a tournament or something.
Well, good for him.
But
Noob.
he said that his favorite Jason movie is Freddy versus Jason. That was his favorite.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's my
Just
one.
the way
Now,
and then his least favorite, I think, don't quote me. I may have to text him and then I'll get back to the chat with y'all. But I think he said Jason Goes to Hell is his least favorite.
I can see why.
I can see that.
But then he said the reason why that a lot of people said, oh, Jason Goes to Hell is his favorite is because you see Freddy's glove come out, and then that's how you got Freddy versus Jason. But he said that was probably the highlight of that whole movie.
It really was. Like,
But see, there was supposed to be a concept or a theory that was thrown out there with Jason Goes to Hell, and you see Freddy's claw. Apparently, they were supposed to meet Pinhead in Hell. Yeah,
Hellraiser?
hey, I'm just
That
saying.
was- they were originally supposed to have them 3 clash, or Pinhead was supposed to like do some shit with Freddy or Jason, and that was going to cause the clash leading into Freddy versus Jason. I don't remember the exact theory, but there was a thing where they were supposed to
crazy.
meet.
That's
Yeah, they
crazy.
were
We
supposed to
had
meet.
Pinhead. We would have had Hellraiser versus Freddy versus Jason movie.
Pretty much.
Well, if I'm being real here, you really think let's put Freddy Krueger against the fucking Cenobites?
He's going to get
Not a
fucked.
chance.
Um,
Not a
The only
chance.
the only thing that Freddy has a chance on is in the dreams, but in the real world,
He's fucked.
we clearly seen in Freddy versus Jason.
He's going against beings who are described as both demons and angels, beings made of pain and pleasure. The very thing that gave him his ability.
Yeah, I mean, and Freddy is just a guy. I can't not to say it like this, but I'm going to say it like this, and people, you can crucify me or whatever you would like to do to me. But I kind of look at Freddy as I do as Voldemort in Harry Potter. Like Voldemort played with Harry from number 1, played with his food, as I said. Like Voldemort played with his food all the way to the point where he almost had Harry. But in Freddy, he played with all his victims to the point.
He was a sadist too.
And then when it comes to the real world, they had Freddy by the balls.
Can we all come to the conclusion that the remake was complete and utter shit?
I cannot agree. I love them all equally. I really do.
Now, I do have to have a confession to make. I do watch slashers. I don't watch them all, so that's why I said I wasn't going to do a top 5 because I only
Right.
know slashers, and I
I mean,
don't know many horror movies or anything like that. But yeah, I do agree that the remake of Freddy, they made him look like an alien, not a burnt victim.
They were
I
trying
would
too
say
hard
it
to
like
make it
that,
look like
but
a friend.
I
It is what it is, bro.
I guess I'll call the
Him look like a
pot
buck.
kettle black, I guess, but he looked like an alien more than a burnt victim.
What's even crazier is that was Rorschach.
Who?
He used the same voice.
Oh,
Yeah. Um.
It's a wild one, man.
So
Oh,
you still need your number 1, right?
oh yeah. Shit, I'm on number 3.
yeah, I gave Joe a curveball. I did not
Yeah,
mean
you
that.
threw me a fast one, homie.
I was just asking about movies. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Do it again.
Okay, what's your number 2?
My number 2 would have to be, honestly, I struggle with this one too, so bear with me. It would honestly have to be Pumpkinhead. Oh shit! I take it back. Scratch that. That shit back.
Rewind.
I fucking betrayed myself so bad there.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
My second favorite horror film would be Alien. My number 1 horror film would be Predator.
Oh,
All right.
I adore those monsters like you guys have no understanding.
I would have thought you would have picked the new Nosferatu movie as your number 1.
What, to burn down in theaters? Yes.
Just kidding.
I
Yeah.
will watch that.
Just
Now
playing.
that it's-
Now, I do want to say something. I do have some horror movies in my mind, but when we do the next segment, can you say either that movie is not a horror movie or is a horror movie?
we can do
That's a
that.
good idea.
For movies that have in my head,
Can I ask a question?
yes.
Is one of them Terminator?
No,
Proud of you.
no.
Right.
It's not. I promise.
Proud of you.
I promise. I mean, now there's one that's, I don't know,
Iffy.
iffy. I mean, it scared me when I was a kid.
Well, dude, now I'm
I don't know if it was the acting or just the idea of the plot of the movie. I guess I'll say it.
Is it
Signs?
Project? Oh,
Signs.
That's a good one.
Signs is more thriller to me.
I don't know if it could.
I wouldn't say
but it
horror.
scared the living daylights out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was just Mel Gibson's acting or what.
That was
Or was it the alien
Or yeah, I mean,
in the street?
yeah.
I got you. I get
that's
that.
a good one. I
That
think.
is a good one.
Has either of you seen Predator before?
I've seen all of them up to Prey. I've even seen Prey. I've seen Prey. I think it was called Prey.
Bro, I adore Predator.
I'm
He's
trying
like,
to remember which one I watched. I think the only one I did watch was Alien versus Predator.
that's a great one too. Even though people say it sucks, but I love it.
Fucking good.
I think I seen it when I was I seen it when I was in elementary school. So
Yeah, it came out in like 2003 or 4.
yeah, I'm showing my age,
For
guys.
you. Me too.
Showing my age.
I remember first watching that, and it was like, it was magical. Seeing a predator on top of a pyramid. How fucking cool. Like, anyway, nerd moment. Sorry. Moving on.
I mean, it was like that when I watched The Shining. I couldn't go in the hotel room.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
I feel I fucking betrayed myself again. Red Rum.
Jack Nicholson does very well in movies.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Another
Here's
movie.
Johnny.
Yep, here's Johnny.
He was oddly hilarious in that too. Can we admit that?
Here's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, you knew you almost picked me up today.
Huh?
Will said you were going to pick me up today
Okay.
from the airport until we found out how much an one-way trip is.
$300.
One way, not round. One.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what we were joking
Yeah,
about,
that-
Joe.
that
And
too.
you were like, "What the hell's going on here?" I was telling Will, I was like, "Give me a time and a place," and he said 8 o'clock my house, and I said, "Well, let me go find the flights."
I was like, what? I had a Scooby moment. I was like, "Rawr."
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a week long.
$300 from BWI to Daytona,
Damn.
not round trip, one way.
That's 600.
That's me. That's me going down and staying
Yeah.
over how long Will wants to till he kicks me
Yeah.
out. Like, get. I don't want you no more. Get.
You ever want to fucking fly down? Just let me know. Joe's like 45 minutes to an hour from me.
We'll have a live show.
Right.
We'll have a live.
Yeah. So
Gotta
I
make
have
it.
about-
I'll make it happen.
I have about 12 on my
You
list.
can't.
Fucking 12, Will.
12.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm gonna start from the bottom and just
You
go up.
can't.
Just
You
go
gotta
up.
give me 5. Do your homework.
Can't help it.
No,
Um,
5 now.
So y'all know my list is never in order. It's just it comes to my head.
That's a shame.
Right, don't.
So we're gonna go from the bottom.
You can't. Give me 5.
You got Chucky or Child's Play. You got Chucky.
Got the Back to the Future DeLorean in the
Well then, once this baby hits 88 miles an hour,
That sucker was like, Marty, let's go to the future.
so yeah, we're gonna start with Chucky or Child's Play, however you guys want to put it.
Yeah.
The Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining.
So these are not your top 5?
No, this is starting from the bottom
Oh,
of the list all
12.
the way up. Yeah,
We're
all
giving
12
you
or
a top
13.
12. All right, folks.
Yeah.
In the description, I would say Joe's top 5 and Will's top 12.
It's like 12 or 13. I don't even know.
Change it. Tell me. No,
Texas Chainsaw
I can't handle
Massacre.
this. I'm done.
with the original being the best one.
Which one? I'm sorry, buddy.
The original, 1974. That's probably the best one out of the
Halloween?
Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, good for you. Proud of you for that one.
Never eat the
Close
chili.
and coming
Don't
second
eat
in those
chili.
movies is
Part
probably
two?
the newest. No, the newest one.
Oh,
The
That
video
one was
game's cool.
bloody. That one
Mhm.
was really bloody.
Video
The
game's
bus-
cool.
The bus scene was great.
You play
you'll
the video
cancel
game?
them?
I have not.
I have. Yeah, I have.
The game's fun.
I played Friday the 13th, which is kind of pretty much the same thing.
Man, this one is different.
I was going to say, I've seen videos of Texas Chainsaw. It looks better.
It
than
looks
Friday.
really cool. And then they have Killer Clowns from Outer Space, too. And that one's pretty cool, too.
Yes.
You have a game for that?
Yeah. You could be the alien in multiplayer and turn the people into, like, cotton candy and all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I got to find.
And then I have Nightmare on Elm Street with Dream Warriors being my favorite.
Really?
I like Dream Warriors.
That's wild, Will. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I like Dream Warriors. Halloween. And no, I'm not going to go with Rob Zombie's versions, even though he is my favorite band and artist. I think I would probably have to go with either 1 or 2.
That's good. I agree with that. I mean, I even with like, what's the one with the Cult of Thorn?
That's
like part
3, season of the Witch.
No. Season of Witch was.
Oh no! You're talking about.
I think it's part 4 or 5.
No, it's later where he's got that.
Later? Oh, it's like 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah,
They're
I think
speaking
it's 6.
Chinese over here, folks. I'm
Yes.
just. They're
believe
speaking
it's 6.
Chinese over here.
I believe it's 6, where it's with the baby.
Chicken?
With the baby.
I think that's like 6.
Yeah,
It was
That's-
before. It was before H2O.
that was brilliant. Kyle's disappearing. Oh no, he's upside down now. I see his faint outline. I see.
And then you have Hellraiser.
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 Fucking-
I'm going to go with the first one. The first one was probably the best one. And then after that, we're going to go with Hills Have Eyes.
The remake.
I'm gonna go with the remake, the first remake.
Proud of
The
you.
original, the original was great. I do like the original, but I do like the remake. And then after Hills Have Eyes, we got Trick or Treat with Sam. I said that right.
Sam Hain. That's my boy.
Little Sam.
He
The
was
Sam
Florida
Hain.
3, by the way.
The Sam Hain.
The
No,
Sam.
no. Sam, Little Sam. Like,
Well, that's his name, is Sam Hain.
is it Sam Hain? I just call
Yeah.
him Sam.
No. That's where his name came from. He is the thing about like the proxy for Halloween. He makes sure he follows the rules. He makes sure all the monsters come out. He's a gatekeeper.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know?
We're not worthy.
I didn't know his backstory.
Fun fact, guys.
Sarah loves that movie.
That's a great one. I love it too. It's
See,
beautiful.
you could have had Sarah on here. You didn't need me. No, I'm just kidding.
Then I'm gonna go with Pumpkinhead.
With what?
Pumpkinhead.
Oh, Pumpkinhead.
The first
That's-
one.
It's the first one.
Yes.
Yes.
I like the first. Yeah.
I
I'm a
love the
big
first one. That was such like a unique creature. Little side
Yeah.
note.
Yes, he really is.
Super unique origin, super unique film. Like if y'all have never seen that, highly recommend. Go watch fucking Pumpkin.
Definitely go watch it. Then we're gonna go with Scream, with the first one being the best one.
Of all time.
Yes.
Kyle was a question.
What you got, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I do like Scream for
Mhm.
only one reason and one reason only.
Why is that?
The killer changes in every movie, and you never know who it is.
I'm
Unless
not-
you're smart, and then you're like, "Oh, that's so and so."
Right.
Scream 2, I immediately, when in the college, I immediately guessed it was the reporter chick. I immediately, because it was just, she had like crazy face to her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to anyone?
Well, here's the thing: how you figured out who it was in the first one. Billy and Stu were the only ones that wore black boots all the time.
That is true. That's a wild detail.
And then after Scream, I've heard this movie. People have said it, and I've mentioned it numerous times on different episodes, and a lot of people try to say it's not a horror movie. I don't care, but we're going to say The Crow. People have said it's not a horror movie, but it'll be horror to me.
I agree, especially from the comic. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. 100%.
Exactly. Now, for the final two,
Here we are, folks. Landing zone.
Devil's Rejects as number 2.
Damn. I'm gonna guess what the first one is.
Do it, Joe.
Is
Okay.
it Twin Corpses?
No,
Oh, see, I
I
was
didn't.
wrong.
Even,
See
that
that?
did not make the list because I prefer Devil's Rejects over House of a Thousand Corpses.
Candyman.
House of a Thousand Corpses is an honorable mention, though.
I was gonna
House of a
say
Thousand Corpses is
Candyman.
an honorable mention. That is also one of my honorable mentions.
Number
Well,
one
my
is
number one-
Friday the 13th.
Yes, Friday the 13th. All of them, except Jason X. I was not a fan of Jason X.
Yeah, he understands.
Why? Why send Jason to space? Turn him into a cyborg. You can't really kill a cyborg.
Yeah, really, he's just out there floating around, all pissed off now. Like,
Exactly. You can't kill a cyborg.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. If you have cable, and I mean, if y'all have cable, and around Halloween, Sci-Fi plays Jason X like 24 hours.
But it's not the same because they have to edit it.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I remember watching that as a kid, man.
And they play it like 24 hours straight. And that
So-
and The Exorcist.
I do have to pay homage to Jason X. One little thing, sorry, Will.
No, you're fine.
It probably, that movie produced one of the absolute funniest scenes in a horror movie ever.
I know which one you're talking about, I think.
When he is bashing that chick with in the sleeping bag.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah,
They tried to trick him with 2 girls, yeah.
the funniest
also-
part about it was you
Yeah,
saw
sorry.
the doll in it. It was just great. Sorry.
And that's including, with me liking all of them except for Jason X, that's including the 2009 remake.
I adore that one.
Yes.
It's a great, the whole
but-
Jason running thing.
Yes. But to answer the other half of Kyle's question, my favorite Friday the 13th would probably have to be Jason Takes Manhattan.
That was one of mine.
Mention. Little side note. Oh, where'd it go?
It went away.
I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh shit, no. Where'd it go?
Oh, God, Will's.
I Met Warrington Gillette.
Nice, dude.
He was Jason in Friday the 13th Part 2. This is mad old. I was like 18. So yeah, I definitely don't look the same.
None of us do. We show baby pictures live on TV. TV. We showed it live on the podcast.
But some honorable mentions I can throw out there, and my first one I should have really put on the list because it's probably one of the greatest in its time, is The Exorcist. I should have added The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, damn, you're right, dude.
For what it was at the time and what they made it out to be, The Blair Witch Project was a pretty good movie. It's not really horror. It's more thriller, in my opinion.
No, dude, absolutely not. It is absolutely... It was the precursor to, like, found footage horror films. The
second one was shit. It was just the first one retold. It was horrible.
It had nothing to do with... He turned into,
the only cool thing about it is you got to see glimpses of the Blair Witch.
Mm-hmm. And then the remake was also kind of shit.
Oh, you're talking about the second one, the second Blair Witch after the first one. That one was shit. Now the remake that came out in 16 or 17, and you got to see glimpses of the Blair Witch. It was okay. I can tell the whole freaking movie plot within 5 seconds.
Yeah, dude, it was that obvious, wasn't it? Like
the girl that died at the end of the first one, her brother saw footage of her on YouTube, possibly her on YouTube in the Blair Witch's house. So he thought it was cool. Let's go out to these woods and go look for my sister. And the same fucking shit that happened in the first one happens. A group that they went out with got taken away, and the one dude comes back and he's like, "Oh, all this time has happened. Like, what happened? I'm like 3 weeks ahead of y'all," or something like that. It wasn't all that. It was kind of stupid.
That was 20 seconds. That was 20 seconds.
Yeah, it was really 20 seconds or like a night, and he thought he was gone for like a couple weeks.
Will explained it in 20 seconds, folks, not 5.
It wasn't. That movie really wasn't all that.
No,
the game though is pretty good.
They have a game for that too. I'm learning some shit today, folks.
There you go, Joe. Boot up the old system.
I gotta have a really important honorable mention. A really important, not important, but a really good one. I don't know why I used that word. Sorry. It's a movie called The Ritual. It's based on a book. The book is fucking way better.
Sorry, fuck that stuff.
I've heard.
It's like bastard son of Loki in it. It's great. Just great movie. Great book. Check out both. I highly recommend. Anywho, moving on.
There's a movie out there. I'm not going to say it as an honorable mention or anything, but it's confusing as fuck and you don't expect it. The ending the way it was. You're Next. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I think it might be on Netflix.
Yeah, that one was like a little.
I didn't expect that.
It was kind of like, it was unique in how it was made.
Yeah.
But like the ending was, to be honest with you, the ending was pretty. It was, you didn't expect it to end like that. Like it was. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I'm just shit at it. So sorry. It's, you know what? I'll take that one too. That's a good one. It qualifies. Or another honorable mention, My Bloody Valentine. It's a good one. The original one, not the remake. The remake 3D one is shit. Got the dude from Supernatural in it.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to say? if it's still on Netflix, you guys should check out the movie Would You Rather.
Oh man, I think I watched that.
Well,
mean-
how was it?
Shot. It was not. It personally wasn't
was-
my cup of tea.
It was okay. The ending was fucked. Like, wow.
I was.
Didn't
what's that
expect it.
one? You ever watch this one? It's like called Tarot, or that's a shit name. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's called. But it was like it had to do with tarot cards, and these kids like died by each way on the tarot
Damn.
card. It's kind of like
Oh, are you talking about where they go to the machine, like the Zoltar machine or Zoltan, whatever the fuck it's called?
like Jumanji.
No. So you know how the machine at like arcades or on like boardwalks and shit, and has like the dude with the fucking globe in it. It's called Zoltar or something like that. And the cards come out,
Oh, I think so. Yes.
and that's how they die.
Oh, got you. Yeah, you have seen it then. I just cannot for the life of me remember what it's called.
Me either.
That's a shit one. Just my humble opinion.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? There's another movie. I can't think of the name of it. Fuck. It'll come to me eventually.
Eventually.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
Kyle, what movies did you want to throw out to us? That
Yeah, really. That too.
Okay. Well, let me pull up my notes.
Got to go through the Rolodex, folks.
I do.
Yeah. Kyle is old, guys. Like Joe said, he's got to go through his Rolodex.
He's looking at it, going, "Do I still know it, Tina?
Tina. Who's Tina?
How about Bill? He's still alive?
White Noise.
Oh, with the ghost in the electronics, right?
Is that a horror movie?
It is, in fact.
It
It's a
is.
really good one. It's like up there with Mirrors, kind of.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I seen that movie
Uh-huh.
was from the. I think it was my oldest sister. Well, she was my stepsister, but oldest stepsister, Sissy, as we call her. But she knew a guy that burnt movies and sold them, and before the movies even came out, and
Me
White
too.
Noise, and White Noise was just in theaters, and she found it and she watched it. Well, the first time that I watched it, I could not watch it. We couldn't watch it because the guy was chomping down on Doritos through the whole movie. So as you're watching the movie, all you hear is
Jeez. I'd have lost my mind. I'd have started screaming at the television.
Yeah.
So we took the movie out and we watched Fat Albert instead, the remake of
I
Fat
know.
Albert. Yes, I am showing my age, folks.
Yeah, I watched it too. It was good.
I've
Was
seen
good.
it.
Another one. This one, I mean, no, I'm not going to say that one because it's stupid. I'm not
Say
going
it.
to sound like I'm an idiot.
No, say it. I want to
Dude.
know.
No,
I'm intrigued. I'm
no,
intrigued.
Please.
no.
I am intrigued.
Ghostbusters. All right, Ghostbusters.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. I
That's
mean,
not a horror
absolutely
movie.
a horror flick.
I wouldn't consider it horror, but it's a good one.
Oh, damn. We counterbalanced that one, didn't we? I would think it was it. I would absolutely consider it a comedy as much as it is a
Right.
horror. But it has horror elements, so I'll count it. To be real. I mean, Slimer, you my dude, homie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm cold, man.
It's been cold the last couple days.
Holy mackerel! All right. back in Canada.
A Clockwork Orange.
Damn. I'm gonna add that. I gotta change something. That was my second option for number 4 because that is a fucking fantastic movie.
So it is considered hard
Stanley
movie.
Kubrick, man.
Okay. Jacob's Ladder.
Okay, gonna also add a third addition to number 4, Jacob's Ladder, because that's a great movie.
I'll throw out some movies for you when Kyle's done.
The number 23.
Ugh. I think that's more of a thriller,
Okay.
even though Jim Carrey was good and shit in that, if you know what I mean. Did anybody take him serious as the detective dude? What a fucking tryhard. He looked like the emo kid in gym class.
True.
Another one, Lords of Chaos.
What is it?
Lords
think I've-
of Chaos.
I don't think I've seen that one. What year did it come out?
All right, skip that one. I should have skipped that one and left Ghostbusters off. Thanks, guys.
You threw me for a loop with that one.
This one, it was kind of funny because I picked it because of the actor that's in it. The Black String.
Can I have a plot to that? I'm such a fucking writer. Sorry, y'all.
After a one-night stand with a mysterious and beautiful woman, a man falls ill and starts to believe that he's the victim of a sinister supernatural plot.
That's what they give you. Wow.
Wow.
And I'm going to show you the picture of the movie. The reason why I picked it, because it's got Frankie Muniz.
Nice.
Anyway, I love that description because it's like how you describe Friday the 13th to like if Google translated it. Special man who specializes in gardening tools tries to make friend with local teenagers. It's
Pretty much.
Drag Me to Hell. Is that considered a...
I would consider that. I absolutely would.
Okay.
Sam, am I? Damn, that's a good one too, Kyle. I haven't seen
That
that
is a good one.
ever.
Thank you. The Final Wish. As a 2018, consider it's horror mystery.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I don't think I've heard of that one either. Damn, good one.
Okay.
To watch that one.
It's on Tubi and Peacock.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna throw this one out there, not to interrupt Kyle's list. What would you guys consider the movie Teeth?
Stupid.
Teeth? It's about a dentist, right?
Take it as you've never seen the movie Teeth.
I
Google
haven't
it.
seen half of these movies.
Google it and read the description.
Can I just admit that like I adored that answer? Like
Yeah, that was a great answer.
he said
Really
it so
was.
genuinely. Is it about a dentist? What is it, guys? It's pretty horrific. Yeah.
That look.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about Rubber?
Oh, it's about the tire, right?
Yeah, why not?
That's a good one, actually.
Funny thing is, I Googled teeth and it said, oh, you may like rubber.
Yeah, because teeth and tires have the same.
I mean,
All
Then
right.
we got Tusk.
when someone
Then
says
we got
rubber,
Tusk as well. We got Tusk, Rubber, and Teeth.
Tusk is a good movie.
Tusk is a good one. It's about the boar, right?
And it's a comedy. I think it'd be right up my alley.
Was it?
That's what it
I
says.
thought Tusk was a horror.
It says
Oh,
horror
yes.
/ comedy.
He gets turned into the walrus. Yeah. I was thinking of. I'm sorry, it was a B movie. Sorry, guys. I love those so much.
Yeah.
Would you consider Anaconda a B movie?
Yeah, as I would call that paycheck movies.
It was good though. I mean, the snake was
good.
cool.
How about Sharknado?
It's like a D movie. They made
That's
so many
fucking
of them.
F.
He said F and D. Sounds like my report card, guys.
Me too, homie. Me too.
Not horror. It's not a horror movie, but have you guys seen Cocaine Bear?
No.
That
It's
is
on
a
Peacock.
documentary.
Kyle, if it's still on Peacock, you gotta watch it.
Dude, that's the truest shit in the world. Cocaine Bear is a fucking documentary. I don't care what anybody says. I don't.
I know this one is considered a horror movie, but I put it on the
There
list
is-
because I just wanted to see y'all's face.
And in Kentucky somewhere. Okay. I'm sorry.
Carrie.
That's
Crap,
fucking horror.
The first one?
The very
Yeah.
first one. Yeah.
I know it's a horror movie. I just wanted to put it on just to give me a thumbs up. I wanted to.
Oh yeah, you just get like you get to see her stand there. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I almost fucked it up bad.
No, I've seen the movie.
Oh,
I mean, you also got 13 Ghosts, Gothica,
Oh.
Dark Hope.
they're like essentials. Good job, Will. They really are essentials.
Well, Will, I have the phone not to change the subject, but
I saw.
That's Chinese to me.
Yeah, I got the ESPN alert. Caps won.
Caps won.
The Capitals won.
Capitals won.
God damn it! Who are they playing?
Detroit.
They lost the. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Detroit lost.
You're not a Capitals fan, Joe.
I am not.
Damn.
Who do you root for?
Me? I like the Rangers, the Penguins. I did like the Flyers. Even though
All right, folks, I need a new co-host that's a Capitals fan, not a Rangers fan.
I know.
And likes Kiss.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. Thanks, Will. You still holding that against me? Oh, look at that. That was the same cone used for Gene Simmons' penis.
What is your favorite Saw movie?
Mine?
Everybody's. Yeah, one. One for sure.
Okay. All right. What you are looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first thing a person sees when they look into a glory hole. Right there. Right there. Okay. That one made me laugh too hard. I'm sorry.
That was great.
Boo. Sorry. Will, you didn't know what to make of that joke, dude.
Nope.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Silence of the Lambs.
All right, honorable mention. I got it. That's a damn good one. That is a damn.
Hannibal. Red Dragon.
Red Dragon's my shit.
Red Dragon's probably one of the
How to
best
Train
ones.
Your Dragon's good too.
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Kyle cracked himself up, Will. You all right, dude? Look like you just ate a lemon.
Who, me?
No, Will, he just had like.
Cracking
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just having these one-liner punchlines.
Honorable mention, and I say this sarcastically, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I.
I wasn't a fan of it. Honestly.
Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
I like lost faith in humanity when I saw that movie. Like, it reminded me that we really are just like.
I was trying not to spit out the shells and laugh at the same time. How did you even do that?
You hit the react button.
All right. Well,
That?
Yep.
How do you change it?
guys. Yeah. By the way, fucking age is showing. We just discovered reaction buttons on.
Oh my god! That's how we can get our attention. We have the raise the hand fucking thing.
Kyle W raised her hand.
It says you are her, Kyle.
Oh,
Damn. How's the surgery going?
it's going great.
Looking
Hopefully the
good.
transition went well.
Get my Botox tomorrow.
Oh no, you're gonna get your cheeks lifted, huh? Fucking
What's
silly
another-
geese.
What is another horror movie that I can think of?
By the way, I have a really controversial opinion when it comes to like this horror movie that everybody seems to really like nowadays.
What is it?
Fucking Terrifier.
I haven't seen any of them.
Dude, I watched the first one. I watched part of the second one, and it's like, why are people like? I mean,
Actually, I heard there's a specific order the movies are supposed to go in.
let me guess, they're doing it like the fucking
3, 2, 1, or 2, 3, 1.
one.
There's like movies that art has appeared in before Terror.
Oh, the short films, yeah.
Yeah, the short films.
If I ever make a movie, I'm going backwards. So when I make
Are you doing Star Wars?
I'm gonna do Star Wars.
Well, that's what Fast and the Furious did.
I'm doing it backwards.
It goes 1, 2, 3. 3's in the future. Then it's 4, 5 up to whatever.
No,
Real?
no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it in order, but I'm gonna do countdown. So it's gonna be like the movie's gonna be titled. Give me a title. Give me a title.
Koala Bears and the Phantom Blueberries.
Number 6.
Okay. And then it'll go 5.
And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it.
But
Movie's
Joe,
over.
since you seemed intrigued about Fast and Furious. Okay, so remember how in 3, Tokyo Drift,
Koala Bears and Blueberries.
Han dies, right?
Right.
And then in what, 4 or 5, he's back.
Wait, Han dies? No, I'm just kidding.
But I think they remember in the Wolverine when he took the bone marrow out. I think he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, by the way, guys, as you can tell, I'm literally the only nerd in the entire goddamn podcast that got that fucking reference. So, sorry, guys, that was an obscure one.
No, but yeah, Tokyo Drift is like out there.
Yeah. Tokyo Drift was actually one of the better ones. I'm one of those things, man. I always compare, like, because Jurassic Park is one of my favorites of like all time.
Did you like the last one? Because I didn't.
I haven't liked, I swear to God, I have not liked a single one since
The new
Jurassic Park 3.
Well, you know they're coming out with a new one.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's like, when are you gonna try to like just let the story, like, just, you told it already, and now you're like, oh well, now we're gonna weaponize dinosaurs, and oh look, now we have a baryonyx walking through lava.
Right.
You want to hear something?
Sure.
Is there a fart?
No. No.
And that is where we get banned.
And that's when we're done. We're done, folks. We're done tonight. Now, Fast and the Furious meets Transformers.
I think that was like the last two, to be real.
Yeah.
It really was. They had the one car looking like a samurai. Crazy shit was going on.
Fast. Oh, Kyle stepped away.
That
Fast
was
and
a
Furious.
lovely tour.
Fast and the Furious has just gone. I don't know.
Well, it's like Jurassic Park is becoming like that. It's just making movies just to make movies. No substance or oh shit.
Well, that's like Scream 7.
That's the one where he uses a gun.
No,
Or is
that
that
hasn't come out yet. It hasn't come out.
Has?
Yet. 7 hasn't. No, 7's being filmed.
Thinking of.
You're thinking about the.
And maybe the one.
About the one where he's walking around on a bus with a shotgun.
No. He's in a convenience store.
Oh.
And he shoots
6.
the clerk. Oh, it's 6.
6.
That's what it was. Thank you. Damn, you got me on 6 today. Is not my lucky number, as you can tell.
So, Sydney or Neve Campbell, she'll be back.
Sydney.
Dewey, who died in 5, I think.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Goofy.
He'll be back.
I said fucking Stewie.
Flashback. He'll be back in a flashback. Stu, Matthew Lillard, he's apparently coming back.
They're all coming back, huh? Did you see what Matthew Lillard said about he was in an interview and they were watching his most iconic roles or some shit? And
Is Shaggy one of them?
Shaggy was one of them. He still plays Shaggy.
You know, he's going to be at Maryland's HorrorCon.
Is he really?
Nice. You should go.
I'll tell you what, man.
Why
You know
would
what?
I go?
To keep it real with you, I have a really like the Five Nights at Freddy movie was actually really unique. It really was.
Will,
It
why
was
would I go?
Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yes, because you'll learn a lot about horror at HorrorCon.
Mm-hmm. He was
Promise.
a lot. People don't realize, man. Oh, I another honorable mention. I'm pretty sure nobody remember this one. Fear.com.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I remember Fear.com.
Fear.com was great. That was actually a great little horror film, man. That was a
Ghost
big
Ship.
What?
Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship.
Got
Ghost
fucking
Ship's a good-
launched with the piano wire. Got fucking decimated.
Mhm.
What else is a good one, man? There's too many. Like
Titanic. I'm
definitely.
just kidding.
Titanic.
Yeah, I mean it is.
I mean, yeah,
I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
people died in that movie, so it's
Hey,
just
guys.
scary.
Hey, slight like little thing here about Titanic. You know, it's pretty bad when the fucking cello player is braver than the captain of the ship. Can we just like admit that part?
I want to know one thing.
What?
How in the hell did you miss that iceberg? You didn't see it?
Well, it was more like I couldn't steer from it.
Yeah.
It was, you think the captain, Kyle, was sitting there going, "The hell is that? You see that, Jill?"
Yeah. Pretty much.
Is that a big old fucking ice rock?
Trying to think of another horror movie.
And Rose should have not. Jack should have pushed Rose and saved himself.
Jack
Oh,
wasn't.
Yeah, that was the a-hole move on Rose's part, man. There was plenty of room on that damn door.
Yeah.
I mean, for the movie, yes, but Jack wasn't real. I don't think any of them were real. I don't think Rose was even real. I don't think.
Shutter Island.
Was that a movie about Florida?
It should
No.
be, bro.
It should be, though.
When I used to live in Florida when I was a kid, my dad used to work for a shutter company, so that's why.
Dude, it's a madhouse here, dude.
Yeah.
People are wild up around here, man.
Yep. I used to live in
Did you hear apparently there's a serial killer down here?
I did. He's like in Tampa or some shit, right?
He's somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere down here.
I wonder.
well, you know, there's a reward out for a Olympic snowboarder.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
It's a $10 million reward.
10 million. Where's this cat at?
Canada.
He's in Canada.
They
Honey,
think.
we're going to Canada.
Right.
He's gonna yell at me. All right. Oh my God. Oh yeah, damn. It was like a good old quench fest happening.
It was.
All right, guys. Sorry, I hate to cut it short, but I gotta go be an adult.
It's all good, man. I get it. I think we accomplished what we needed to accomplish today.
Absolutely.
I'll probably hop off myself. Feel free to shoot me a text throughout the weekend, fellas. Because
Likewise.
yeah,
Everyone have a good night.
You
Y'all
too,
too.
guys.
Good weekend.
Also,
Thank you for.
as a little contribution to our podcast, I'm going to be creating a Facebook page for us. So
yes, I gotta get some stuff uploaded onto the Instagram page as well.
once I get that done, you will see clips and stuff like that of the podcast or funniest moment, shit like that. So
Yeah.
keep a lookout. Anywho, thanks,
Okay,
guys.
y'all have a good night.
All right, everyone. Have a good one.
Peace,
Later.
y'all.
Later.
Peace.